Celebrities spend years building a polished public image, but live television has a way of tearing that image apart in seconds.
What's Joe Rogan's dream?
What's Joe Rogan's dream?
Joe Rogan, Dana White. What's Dana White's dream?
Did you just think I was Joe Rogan?
I totally did.
She just called me fucking Joe Rogan. You thought I was fucking Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I thought you were Joe Rogan.
I was bald before Joe was ever bald. Okay?
I know.
Just did a 2-hour fucking podcast. I flew here from Vegas, and she thought she was interviewing Joe Rogan.
Jesus.
These are the times celebrities completely lost control on live TV, and millions watched it happen.
Even you asked me last time I was on your show if I was going to have a lawsuit, and I
yeah.
could have sued you. I could have sued you for everything you're worth.
Well,
and I didn't, because I'm not that kind of a guy.
Yeah. You know what?
What kind of a guy are you?
No, you're not the kind of guy you're.
I'll just be over here. We're going to
as far as I'm
pause here for
concerned, you know,
station identification and get the hoses out here.
Jim Rome kept mocking quarterback Jim Everett by calling him Chris Evert. Everett warned him multiple times to stop. Rome didn't listen, and seconds later, the entire table was flying across the studio.
Now, and if you guys want to take a station break, you can. But if you call me Chris Everett to my face one more time,
I already did it twice.
You call it one more time. We better take a station break.
Well, it's a 5-minute segment, or a 5-segment show. We got a long way to go.
Well, we do.
We got a long way to go.
We do.
I'll get a couple segments out of you before.
Well, it's good to be here with you, though.
Well, it's good to see you too.
Because you've been talking like this behind my back for a long time.
But now I said it right here.
Right, exactly.
Well, we got no problems
I think that you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris?
When the dust had settled, Rome continued with the show minus Everett. For his part, Everett apologized, saying the frustrations of his time in Los Angeles came to a head with the repeated taunts of his hosts, and he lost it.
This interview starts awkward and somehow gets worse every second. Burt Reynolds becomes increasingly irritated while Mark Summers tries to keep things together. By the end, nobody seems comfortable anymore.
Throw them out in the...
We have an obstacle course.
Who told you were a neatness freak? I just say that because your back is to me, and I was just talking to a back.
No, I can talk to you too, Bert.
Thank you.
Watch out, he's got scissors. He's got scissors.
No, I was just wondering who told you that, because...
My wife tells me that often.
She says, good morning,
I'm still married, as a matter of fact.
Yes, well, you... You're not a neatness freak anymore.
Let me explain, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, it's funny how that neatness freak goes right away.
Let me explain this. This was known.
Reality TV thrives on arguments, but this one went far beyond words. Years of tension finally exploded in front of cameras. The reunion show instantly became one of the franchise's most infamous moments.
You're a slut from the 90s, talking about, and you sitting up here trying to act like a dumb hoe. Shut up. Yeah, you want to hear me? Fired. I will you up. I will get fired. No.
We're not doing this. Look. We're not doing this.
That's why.
At first, everyone thought it was part of the show. Then the room went silent. One joke from Chris Rock led to one of the most shocking moments in Oscar history.
Who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Most people are nervous on their first day at work. A Jay Clemente accidentally swore on live television before the broadcast even properly started. That's a rough first impression.
On the third break.
So that's a long time to go without realizing that you had dropped those words. Go back to the beginning of the tape. The show is coming on the air. What were you doing? What caused those words to come out of your mouth?
It's inexcusable first to even say those words. But I was looking down. I'm going over my script. Van, my co-anchor, happens to be looking at the camera, and she noticed the red light comes on. We actually came on 30 seconds early. I'm going on, the London Marathon is my second story. There is literally 3 names I don't know how to pronounce at all.
So you're trying to pronounce them, you're practicing them. As you kept messing them up, you got frustrated, thinking you still had time before you went on the air, and that's when that stuff came out of your mouth.
Fireball shot came right out of my mouth.
Joan Rivers was famous for speaking her mind. When she felt the interview wasn't going her way, she simply got up and left. No goodbye, no apology, just pure Joan Rivers energy.
I really am going because all you have done is negative. No. All you have done is negative. I haven't heard negative. I make people laugh for 50 years. I am put on earth to make people laugh. My book is funny. I wear fur that was killed 15 years ago. I work for animal rights. Stop it with, and you do this, and you're mean, and you're that. You are not the one to interview a person who does humor. Sorry.
Are we serious?
Interviewing Zlatan Ibrahimovic is never easy. One innocent question was all it took for him to completely flip the situation. The reporter probably regretted asking it immediately.
A lot of people speak about your relationship with Edinson in the beginning of the arrival.
A lot of people or you?
A lot of press people, yeah.
A lot of people or you?
I speak sometimes
Good.
about your relationship. What is the real relationship between you and him?
But you seem to know better than me.
No, I don't know. I'm not
But you're writing about it, not me.
I'm waiting for you. I'd like to know what...
But still you're talking about it, so how do you know?
How do you know? We know that we score a lot of goals since we are arriving, but sometimes in the game, you shouldn't have some pass, some better relationship. Even the coach say that.
And you know better football than me?
No.
So why are you talking?
I ask you, I do my job.
Are you a journalist or a camera guy?
I am journalist also.
So why are you holding the camera? You should have a camera guy, no?
Because my boss wants to meet you.
So he's low budget.
Putting 2 legendary rivals in the same room was always a risky idea. The trash talk quickly became physical. Even years after their fights, the rivalry clearly hadn't disappeared.
Sit down, Joe. Why you think I'm equal? Sit down, Joe. Huh? Sit down quick. Why you think I'm equal? The brothers are here. Doing this too? No. Sit down quick, Joe.
Well, we're having a scene, as you can see, and it's hard to tell whether it's clowning or for real between the 2 fighters.
Taylor Swift was enjoying her big moment at the MTV Awards. Then Kanye West walked onto the stage and created one of the most famous interruptions in entertainment history.
Music, so thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Years later, former President George Bush admitted Kanye's comments affected him deeply. When a celebrity manages to upset a US president, you know the moment was bigger than normal celebrity drama.
And at one part of the evening, I introduced Kanye West. Were you watching?
Nope.
You remember what he said?
Yes, I do. He called me a racist.
Well, what he said was George Bush doesn't care about black people.
That's because I said he's a racist. And I didn't appreciate it then, and I don't appreciate it now. It's one thing to say, I don't appreciate the way he's handled his business. It's another thing to say this man's a racist. I resent it. It's not true. And it was one of the most disgusting moments of my presidency.
This from the book. I faced a lot of criticism as president. I didn't like hearing people claim that I lied about Iraq's weapons of mass destruction or cut taxes to benefit the rich. But the suggestion that I was racist because of the response to Katrina represented an all-time low.
Yeah, still feel that way as you read those words. Felt them when I heard them, felt them when I wrote them, and I felt them when I'm listening to them.
Charlie Sheen seemed completely unstoppable during this era. His confidence was through the roof, even if nobody else understood what he was talking about. By winning instantly became part of internet history.
That has nothing to do with me, really. I mean, they're entitled to, I suppose, interpret stuff as they must. What are you a doctor of?
Some are saying that you're bipolar.
Wow, what does that mean?
I guess that, you know, you're on two ends of the spectrum.
Wow. And then what? What's the cure? Medicine? Make me like them? Not gonna happen. I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what? If I'm bipolar, aren't there moments where a guy like crashes and like in the corner, like, oh my God, it's all my mom's fault? Shut up. Shut up. Stop. Move forward.
Dennis Rodman was never known for staying calm. After falling near a cameraman during a game, he reacted in the worst possible way. The incident ended up costing him millions of dollars.
I really wasn't trying to physically hurt anybody.
And the photographer is hurt.
It was just the heat of the moment, and the things that I did was more like, okay, great, I'm gonna do this, and hopefully that, you know, things will be cool. But you know, I could have did a lot worse things than that. Besides kicking somebody, I could have punched somebody in the face.
This one is more comedy than conflict, but it still looks like total chaos. Suddenly, the interview turns into a playful brawl. Fallon somehow always ends up suffering during these segments.
Filled with chocolate and not taken seriously.
Come on, buddy, come on. Calm down.
Yeah, when do we play beer pong, bitch?
And I thought...
No, guys. You want a piece of me?
No, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. No.
Security!
Oh, let him go.
Security!
Come on. Come on.
For years, people wondered what would happen if someone messed with Donald Trump's hair. Jimmy Fallon finally got permission to try. The internet spent the next week talking about nothing else.
An hour from now, I hope they're going to understand, okay? You say yes? Go ahead, with my hairspray.
What began as a discussion quickly became a heated debate. Affleck got visibly frustrated as voices rose and tempers flared around the table.
Liberals believe in liberal principles, like freedom of speech, like, you know, we are endowed by our forefathers with an inalienable rights, like all men are created equal.
Ben, we have to be able to criticize bad ideas. And
of course we do. No liberal doesn't want to criticize bad ideas.
But Islam at this moment is the mother lode of bad ideas.
Jesus.
So we have
That's
ideas
just a fact.
like blasphemy.
It's an ugly thing.
Apostasy.
How about the more than a billion people who aren't fanatical, who don't punch women, who just want to go to the store, wait a second. Wait a second. Don't do any of the things. You're saying all Muslims.
Wait a second.
Stereotyping. Wait a second. Things, and you're painting the whole religion with that.
All right, two things. First of all, the definition.
Cruz didn't just disagree with Lauer, he completely dismantled him. The word glib became permanently attached to this interview.
There's no such thing as a chemical imbalance.
So postpartum depression to you is kind of a little psychological gobbledygook?
No, I did not say that.
I'm just asking, what would you call it?
Matt, that is now you're talking about two different things.
But that's what she went on the antidepressant for.
But what happens, the antidepressant, all it does is mask the problem. There's ways of vitamins and through exercise and various things. I'm not saying that isn't real.
But aren't there examples where it works?
Matt, you're glib. You don't even know what Ritalin is. If you start talking about chemical imbalance, you have to evaluate and read the research papers on how they came up with these theories.
When the questioning became uncomfortable, the interview quickly turned tense. Moments later, Trump decided he'd had enough.
The president walked out when Welker challenged him about his claims about fixed elections.
The election was rigged. It was a dirty election. And it's happening again right now in California.
Presented evidence
it's happening right now in California. Right now, it's look at what's happening in California.
To that?
It's
the
4
Republicans
days.
are doing well in
California. No, they're not. They're dropping fast because it's a rigged election. Let me tell you, it's 4 days and they aren't even close
That's
to coming up with
That's how they count
You know
the
why
votes
they're doing
in
that?
California.
Because they're cheating on the election.
Do you have evidence to support
all
that?
I have to do is look. All I have to do is look.
That's not evidence.
And I listen. And I listen to people. And let's see what happens.
But, sir, that's not evidence.
Do you think it's appropriate?
That's how they count the votes in California.
Do you think it's appropriate that they have an election and 5 days later they're nowhere close to picking a winner?
State and local officials acknowledge they are slow. They're urging.
No, they're crooked.
They're urging
They're
the votes to be counted quickly. That's how they vote in
They're
California.
crooked, just like you're crooked. Your press is crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked.
To be fair, I'm not crooked, but let's
Really?
Let's
Well,
continue.
you play right into their hands.
Let's continue.
You're either crooked or you're stupid. Your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked,
Mr.
and so
President-
is ABC and CBS and CNN.
But, Mr. President-
You're one-sided crooked networks. All right, let's call it quits because I've had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President, let's please. I traveled all the way to Wisconsin.
I've sat in the rain with you.
I know. I
I've sat in the
traveled
rain
all the
with
way
you
to
for an hour,
Wisconsin.
on and off in the rain, and I've given you enough time. You ought to straighten out your press because you know what?
Mr.
A
President,
country can never be
we
great
traveled
with a dishonest
Listen,
press.
we
Come on, let's
traveled
go.
all the way to Wisconsin for this interview.
It took Kanye less than a minute to turn this interview into a confrontation. Neither side was willing to back down, and the tension was obvious from the start.
The black experience that's worth $11 billion and is the most influential person on the planet, and I am questioning it.
Okay.
I have a right to question it.
Absolutely.
You can't tell me with your accent that me as an American, Jew, black person, that I cannot question that death and question the means behind that was put on camera.
I'm not saying you
to
can't question it.
traumatize. I'm not finished. La 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 means let me finish. Answer the question about the femur to the dinosaur.
No, I'm going to ask you a different question.
Situation.
I'm just going to ask you this. What?
No, you're not. You're gonna. No, I didn't finish my question.
Well, hang on. You can't tell me.
You gotta answer my question.
You can't
first.
tell me what questions to ask you. You accept that I'm the interviewer.
You to answer my question. No, I said answer my question. No, I'm interviewing you too.
Well, you can't interview me. It's my interview.
You're Bono. I'm interviewing you too. See, that's the way we rap.
Let me just.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Let me just put this to you.
So no. You're trying to avoid.
Hang on.
You're trying to avoid.
No. La. To put quite a phrase. You're interrupting me now.
I'm going to get back to it.
All right, you can, but let me ask you.
Because you haven't answered my question.
Here's my question for you, which you haven't answered.
No, I'm not. Answer my question.
Charlemagne has a special talent for annoying people without even raising his voice. Chanel West Coast tried to defend herself, but things got heated very quickly. Sometimes words hurt more than punches.
And I'm gonna continue to say it to you regardless of how mad you get.
Just because you say something doesn't make it the truth.
She's saying that because I told her she was whack rapping one time.
Yeah.
That's all. Have y'all ever heard her rap? Oh, okay. Good for the people that said no.
Well, no. Hold on, let's just get to Lil Wayne, who co-signed Drake and Nicki Minaj, is the same person who co-signed me. I've won a BET award with Young Money. I got songs with French Montana, YG, Ty Dolla $ign, Snoop Dogg.
Why are you talking with your hands, though?
You don't know my musical track record, bro. You don't know my musical track record. Sorry.
Okay.
I can't be funny today because he doesn't know my mother musical track record, so get familiar.
Let the record show, people always like to say Wayne found Nicki and Drake, but they always leave out Lil Twist and Tiger.
You know my struggle, so you know why I'm extra mad. You already know.
Okay, so you need to pay her more, Rob, so she don't struggle. Look.
No, I used to like you till you came at me. You were funny as till you started making
Dedicated.
wrong opinions
Well,
about
cash me outside. How about that?